Yeah. Uh-huh. What that thing going to do?
Oh, I don't know. I was going to do this one.
uh,
I like that one.
all right. Hey, welcome to the CooperChronicles
28 Day Love Challenge.
Those who may not know, hi, I'm Ed.
I'm Angel, and we're the Coopers.
Listen, we want to welcome you guys to the 28-Day Love Challenge, where our motto is this: transforming your life or your marriage one challenge at a time. And each day we come and we bring challenges that you can challenge with yourself, for yourself, your family, or your spouse.
Yeah.
And it's all about bettering yourself.
So share this with your businesses, your community centers, your families. We are so loving the fact that there are so many people that are participating and they're sharing with us their journey. Right. Continue to share with us your journey. It's okay if you don't want us to share that, that's fine. But if you want us to share it, go to our page, type it in and say, hey, Angel, hey,
this
Eddie.
Is what we did today.
Yo, I am loving it. I'm so thankful that this is impacting lives.
Yeah.
Really.
So listen, this is day number 8 of the CooperChronicles 28-Day Love Challenge.
I'm gonna do 8.
It's a good one.
It really
is a good one.
How come I keep saying the same thing, like all of them are so really, but they really are. They're really, really good.
Now, like we said, we do have a scripture with supports the topic that we have. Yeah. So our scripture for today is this. Oh wait, did I say? No,
we didn't even say the topic. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. Oh, wait. Okay, there it is. Right there. Right. You been doing that one?
Nah. We're going to do this topic right here, baby.
Okay.
Choose a room to clean out the clutter in your home. Choose a room and clean out the clutter.
Just choose one. We don't want y'all.
If you got an 8-bedroom house, listen.
And and it's a little cluttered. Take your time. Just choose one. Choose
one room.
It means... Okay, what does it mean? It means like you feel a sense of accomplishment, right?
Yes, you do.
And then there's some more clarity there.
There you go.
When you can walk into that one room that you decide to choose, and you're like, oh, this feels good.
Now, some people may listen. Like I said, we have a scripture that supports the topic of what we're speaking on today.
Yeah.
And the scripture comes from Ephesians 4:31 and 32.
Yeah.
Put away all your bitterness and wrath and anger and wrangling and slander, together with all malice, and be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, as God has forgiven you. Yeah. Now, somebody say, now, well, how does that stop with clutter? Have you ever been in a situation where you're going through a situation with someone and it seems like as though like the conversation gets cluttered with things that are going on? We're cluttered with our lives. We're cluttered with our
bitterness,
relationship, and then there's bitterness and everything.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to clear all that stuff out.
Right.
Stuff out. And people say, well, why get rid of my clutter? There's a reason why.
There really is.
Now, clutter is stressful.
It can really become that.
It can be stressful.
You may not think it, but this is actually proven information that we did some research on, and we are encouraging you guys to try this. At least try it, and then you can go ahead and come back and comment and let us know how you feel. I know it might be overwhelming. Some of us may have to take time, a lot of breathing, sit down 5 minutes, get back up, try it again. But it does help, as Ed said, remove some of the clutter. Well, we're going to give you the strategies. We'll get you that.
We're going to get into the strategies. Yes. Listen, clutter really gets into your mind, man. It gets into your mind. And how can you focus on your family, and your relationship when you're stumbling over things that are in the way?
Right, exactly. And so we want you guys to look at this as learning how that it not only helps you with the clarity of the room, right? But it also transforms your thinking as your thought pattern. I like that, Ed. Oh my gosh, you're so good.
But listen, now we have normally, as you said, we have some practical points or some strategies that help you to clear out the clutter.
Right.
Listen, clutter can be a lot of things. It can be stuff in a room. It could be things that's in your relationship that is harming your relationship. That's clutter. We need to clear that stuff out. And that's why we're here to help you on this 8th day of the CooperChronicles 28-Day Love Challenge.
Before we get into the tips, I just felt like when you said that about being in relationships and maybe in your marriage or raising a family, there are things that has piled up. I see that even like the spirit sense. There are things that are piled up. We haven't addressed it. It's lingering, right? That's a cluttering thing that's blocked, those things are blocking your relationship, or maybe you connecting. That part, the connection. So when you remove that clutter, we're going to learn some of the benefits and the tips, as Ed said, the practical points of why we decided to use this as a challenge for today.
Listen, when you declutter, you become, here's practical point number one, strategy number one. When you declutter, you become less stressed. Now, say that to yourself. I will become what?
Less stressed.
People who live in a cluttered home, you know, they often try to get things organized. How do you organize something when things are a mess, or things are cluttered?
So they feel overwhelmed and depressed. They're also more fatigued and have higher levels of stress. This is what we ended up getting as far as when we did the research behind clutter and what it can do to you.
I like what it says. You know, it's hard to, you know, to find rest or feel restful and relaxed in a cluttered home.
Yeah, and so it is for your life.
In your life,
know, if there's so much, you know, you probably need to take that time and you need to sit down and talk to each other.
Is that like me time?
Yeah, me time, or what we said when we first started this 5 years ago. Give me 10 minutes.
Give me 10
Sometimes
minutes.
you need to give that time 10 minutes just to talk about what's happening in your relationship. And then the other aspect about cleaning out the clutter in your room. I remember when the kids were younger, we would say, all right, give 2 minutes just to clean up. A 2-minute cleanup. It was amazing. We even had this thing where it was a Saturday box. If they left their item in the living room, they wouldn't get it until Saturday, right? And it was just a matter of where they began to practice keeping things
in order.
There it is.
God is a God of order. You're keeping things in order. Put order in your life, order in your home when you start to declutter. Listen, number two, you will be able to take control of your personal issues.
Yeah.
Now, think about this. Some people use clutter as a way to cope with emotional problems. So when you start to organize your room, your bedroom, your office, or whatever it may be, you start to get a handle on things.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's when you really get a chance to start to heal.
Yeah, it does. It really. I just felt excited because it seems like I don't think people take this conversation or this piece and relate it to not just the cluttering of a home.
Right.
A cluttering is a representation of things that may be happening deeper within a side of you.
It's deeper issues that may be going on, and you know, listen, we want to clear that clutter out. We want to be less stressful.
If you start there, you'll begin, like Ed said, you'll begin to heal from certain maybe memories. You'll get rid of that, or you know, the negative things. You'll get rid of the negative things that I felt that in my spirit, man. I don't know who that's for, but you might need to get rid of all of the negativity that may be associated with certain things, and God really wants us to declutter. I hear that. Declutter your spiritual life as well as your natural life.
Yes, and number three is, listen, it gives you clarity of mind. When you declutter, you give clarity of mind. Now, how can you make big decisions when your mind is distracted by everything that's going on?
Right.
Like now, example, in your house, you got the laundry here, you know, the room's cluttered. How can you really focus on what it is that I need to get done when you have all this clutter? Listen, we want to have clarity in mind so we can make the right decision at the right time.
And it takes time. I was gonna. I didn't get there always, and you might be saying, "Oh, I feel bad. My house is a mess."
Right.
It's okay. It happens. I needed that reset for me 2 years ago. My house wasn't always clean, and you don't always have to be perfect. No. But if it continues,
say that again, honey.
You don't have to
try to be perfect. No, it's not about being perfect.
No, it's not about being perfect. But what it is we're giving you an awakening to at least start the process of decluttering. And what it can do naturally, it also affects you spiritually.
Yes.
Mentally, all kinds of good stuff. You'll be able to say, "Oh my gosh, I feel accomplished," a sense of accomplishment.
Yes.
You know, that clutter drawer in that kitchen. All right, never mind.
I think everyone has one of those drawers.
I just went through it today. I was like, "Oh my goodness, what?" Okay, anyway,
Well, listen, you know, once you declutter things, you know, everything, you're able to focus on things and the task at hand, and you're able to get things done. And that right there is the main goal, is to get things done.
Yes.
We want to be able to declutter the things that are in our life, declutter the things that are in our relationship, declutter our home.
Oh
so
my God.
it's all about getting things in order, y'all.
Yeah, it helps.
Now, as I always say, listen, this is Black History Month.
Y'all already know.
You already know. And listen, Black History Month is an important month. Your history goes longer than 1 month.
Yes.
I would like to say that just for clarity.
Yes.
Clear my mind. I'm getting out the clutter. So now, here is our Black History moment for this day. Now, we're going to speak about Ruby Bridges. Yes.
Babe.
I just got it right. Bridges.
Yeah.
Ruby Bridges.
Yeah.
I said that right? I had the honors mixed up. y'all pray for me.
No, but okay. I believe that this is why it's so important to me. I remember studying about her, learning about her in elementary school.
Listen.
Man. Yeah, I learned about Ruby Bridges in elementary. So let's talk about who Ruby Bridges is. She's a civil rights activist, and at age 6, Bridges embarked on a historic walk to school. Y'all remember this story?
As the first African American student to integrate schools. And listen, and this happened in Louisiana.
Yeah.
She had, listen, you don't understand the significance of that, the importance of that. The schools were segregated. Yeah. She was the first African American young girl.
6. She was only 6 years old.
And she integrated the schools in Louisiana. Now, she went to school under guard.
Yeah.
She went to school with U.S. Marshals. The president put the U.S. Marshals with her to protect her as she went to school. And you know what, y'all? She never missed a day.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, wait a minute.
She never missed a day.
Oh, my goodness. Are y'all taking this in? I'm trying to take it in because I know I was there. I missed a lot of days at school. But she was, faced with a lot of challenges.
That's a lot of adversity right there.
A lot. And yet.
I mean, they cursed at her. They cussed at, man, listen.
Y'all remember some of those pictures?
That's a heavy weight for a 6-year-old. I'm sorry. But that's a heavy weight for a 6-year-old to have. But what she has done was so symbolic. Look at the schools today because of what Ruby Bridges did back in she was born in 1954, but this happened in the 60s.
Yeah.
Now listen, they made her in 2000. They made her an honorary marshal, deputy marshal, in a ceremony in Washington D.C.
Yeah, that is a sense of accomplishment for sure.
Yes.
And
I honestly, baby, I just sat back and I said, wow, you gotta think about it though.
That's hard.
6 years old, and she carried the weight of every school in the United States on her shoulders and did not miss one day.
What the impact was, it's just, you don't even know. And I think I hear also when you begin to make a decision that you think is only affecting you, the impact, whatever your assignment is, I don't know, maybe you're going to school to become a lawyer and there then becomes a law that you implement and put into place.
Right.
Or if it's just singing a song or doing something, your impact can impact generations to come.
I think we said that earlier in the week we were speaking about Nelson and Winnie Mandela.
Yeah.
How what they've gone through has impacted generations to come.
Yeah.
So, hats off to, if you want to read about her, Ruby Bridges.
Yeah.
Read
you got
about
it, babe.
Ruby, I got the R's and the B's and Ruby. But Ruby Bridges,
beautiful thing.
Like, and babe, it's such a heavy task. I don't know if anyone can really do that today.
I believe they can. They probably
can, but it's gonna be, the adversity back then.
I think that gives me, or maybe it's giving them strength to know that if she did it,
I can do it.
And I hope that that's what you all are getting from that, that if Miss Ruby Bridges did it, she's still alive.
Right, yes, she is.
She's still alive. Definitely follow her. She's still a civil rights activist. If she did that, you know what? You realize you're not the only one that's, that is faced with challenges. And so be encouraged, you guys, whatever you do, just be inspired and be encouraged. Now, we want to go back. Make sure you start your challenge on today. Today's challenge is
listen, clean out a room, declutter.
It's time to declutter.
Things in our room, things in our life, things in our mind. We want clarity of mind.
Clean up the clutter, y'all.
Clean up the clutter. Listen, so much.
Don't forget, choose a room though that would also help you, symbolic to the room. You'll also realize you'll start cleaning out. Maybe you need to pray and ask God, hey, I need you to remove this.
Hey.
Help me to get through this, right? So
most definitely
you can see your way clearer. Wow.
Yes. Clarity of mind, clarity of spirit.
Wow.
We want to thank you guys for joining us. This is day what?
8
of the CooperChronicles 28-day love challenge. We are moving. Yeah. We have 20 more days to go.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
20 more
days.
That's why I got so excited. For the love conversation.
Because my hair, y'all. I don't know what else we're gonna do.
It looks beautiful, baby.
This is the braid out, you guys. Oh, some of my natural ladies, let me know. I'm trying not to. I'm just gonna stay focused.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you for joining us on this day, the 8th day of the CooperChronicles 28-day love challenge.
Yeah.
Now remember, your community's worth the work.
You're worth the work.
Your family's worth the work.
And most of all, love is worth the work.
Let's get out there and declutter and let's make you guys.
You got it. Hey.
Bye-bye.
Now, you guys, leave your comments in the comment section of how you're doing.
And please like and share the video, and we will see you guys on tomorrow for day number 9 of the CooperChronicles 28-day love challenge. See you guys later.